Good evening. How are you this evening? Good evening, Trevor. Good evening, Richard. Good evening, Mark. Good evening, Eddie. Good evening, John. Good evening, Kate. Good evening, Honey. But I fell asleep. I bloody wish. I bloody wish. Would I fall asleep on news? Good evening, Gwen. I hope you're well. How are you doing? Donna, shut your shit or I'll bitch slap you. See, we'll get some shares, get the numbers up, and we'll get this live kicking off. We've got some amazing stuff to talk about. I'm going to be taking a look at this beauty. It's still in its wrapper, the Origin 2 by Oxva. For a butter brownie point, someone guess what juice I'm going to be using tonight to test this bit of kit. You always fall asleep, Donna. That's the only thing amazing about you. You fall asleep. But one person's got it straight away. Good evening, Darren. Good old Manchester Tort. Good evening, Anna. Hope you're well, me darling. This does look like a tiny bit of kit, like I must admit. Looking forward to it. Could be stocked at SWVD Exeter anytime soon. I want to see a big shout out. Big shout out to, oh, nearly got it, Oxva for supplying this amazing bit of kit. Sean Simon, Robin, Justin, Lai, and Jonas, and Hamas. Big love to Mr. Jones, the legendary Peter Jones. If it wasn't for him, these lives would not be possible because he's got an amazing platform for which I can use to promote products he stocks. You know what I mean? So big love to use. Looks like a tiny bit of kit. But we'll go down and get down and dirty very soon with that. What's everybody blasting on this evening? I've got me beautiful Udi box with some bizarre blackjack. What's everybody else blasting on? I hope this internet just doesn't keep playing up tonight, but I will kick the shit out of it. Down and dirty, you filthy animal. Eddie's on his unit box with some Vim to old school. Love it. Cracking juice. Kate's on an excellent with some Medusa summer fruits. Beautiful. Perfect. Down to his top side dew with his drop dead bizarre fruit punch. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Good evening, Charlotte. I hope you're well, darling. I'm doing really well, thank you. That should be a bit better now. Looks like I'm going to be getting in touch with Virgin with this internet. It's not playing ball for the package I've got. You pay for a top package, you know what I mean? You expect to get a good service, but unfortunately, I'm not, which is a bit of a nightmare. Good evening, Dale. I hope you're well, bud. Good evening, John. I hope you're well. Evening, Trev. I just don't know what's going on with it anymore to restart when annoyed the bleep out of me. There's a camera into play. Here we have it. The Origin 2. If you want this to be a solo screen, tell us and I'll quickly flip it to solo screen so you just get to see the device. But the Origin 2, it's an upgrade from the original Origin X. It's been equipped with the Uni 1 system to accept both the Uni coil and the Uni Plus coil. Darren doesn't want to look at my ugly mush anymore. How's that for you? Is that better? So as I was saying, the Origin 2 is an upgrade from the Origin X. It's been better equipped with the Uni 1 system, which accepts both the Uni coil and the Uni Plus coils. It's a good evening, David. I hope you're well. Darren, I'm just joking. It's all right, man. I'm just having a bit of a laugh, that's all. You know what I'm like. It's a leak-proof system, Uni 1 system, with a max output of 80 watts, and it takes an 18650 battery. It comes in 6 different colours. You've got sunset blue, turquoise green, stainless steel, gunmetal, black, and black red. So as you can see, Oxva Origin 2 with the device. And down here you'll see the capacity and the colour. With this coming from China, from Oxford themselves, I do have the larger pod. On the side, you'll see it takes an 18650, maximum of 80 watts, the Uni coil, the Uni 1, and the 5mm tank. On the back, it gives you all the instructions that you need. Explain about the device, what you get inside the box, all the contact details, barcodes with a scratch and reveal, so you'll know if it's real or not. And of course, the John Hancock, which is autograph signature by the legendary Justin Lai, the designer of this amazing bit of kit, who is Oxford's leading design technician. Let's crack this open and have a look. As you can see, still in its packet. So the Origin 2 with the new brand design, the Origin 2 is the latest flavour expert powered by an 18650 battery up to 80 watts with a maximum output. Equipped with a 5mm Uni 1 cartridge and Uni coils, it will bring you the perfect flavour and vaping experience. Inside you'll find an Origin 2 device, a Uni 1 cartridge, a Uni coil 0.2 ohm coil, a user manual. Are you ready to see this? Because I don't think you saw. If you're ready to see it, spam the hearts. Dude. Geordie. Oh, well, that cheese is a bit. Geordie. Geordie. Ta-da! I've got the turquoise green colour. Very important. Dispose them correctly. Do not let any kids get them and put them in the mouth, and do not let any animals get them. Please be safe in regards to them. One lovely bit of kit there. Put that to one side. Let's see what we've got here. You've got your warranty card for your purchase information, and you've got your user manual. Nice strong magnet there. Now the thing is not many people know this, but blue is my favourite colour. Good, and Stephanie, I hope you're well, darling. Turquoise is more of a blue, like I must admit. It just depends which way you hold it to the light. I'll stick the camera light on. A lovely bit of leather there. You have the Oxva origin there. You've got your fire button just here. Your power up and down, and your Type-C charging port there. Me personally, if you're going to do any charging, you take the battery out and use an external charger. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, interesting. If you can see just there. Now, not any companies do this, but on the inside ring there, you can see it says made in China. And on the bottom, it's a code 220329. So it was built on the 29th of the 3rd, 22. And it's number 74F13. So this must have been the 4th run of the 4th phase and 13th. I forgot my tweezer, so I'm going to use this pen instead. Pick this light off. As you can see, just here, this ring on the bottom, this ring here is your magnet. You've got 1, 2, 1, 2. You've got 1 here. You've got 1 there. and you've got one there, which are your little grub screws to keep the magnet down. You've got your two contact pins just there, which connect to the coil to give you the fire. It looks nice. Here we have the pod. Just take that coil for a second. You've got your bottom fill here, which is quite similar to the Unibox one. Nice design, how it keeps it all in place. Two raised ports just there with the magnet either side, as you can see there and there. Nice big juice well, you can see, looking good. Now this is a 0.2 coil, which is, if I remember off the top of my head, is a 55 to 60 watt coil. If anybody's got any questions, please feel free to shout out and ask. And as you know, I'm going to be using a bit of gulp tonight to do this review. Just need to quickly check one thing first. Good evening, Kerry. I hope you're well, darling. Let's push that one side just for 1 second. It says, as always, let's juice it up. When doing any sort of stock coil, this is what you're best off doing. Because then it saves you that. Any vape shop will tell you, you put your coil in, put the juice in the tank and give it 20 minutes to saturate. Yeah. All this is doing now is priming your coil. A little bit on the inside too. Put that in. Just like that. Can you swap and use coils from other Oxva pods? With this one, you can use you can use both the Uni Plus and the Uni coil. So there's two types of coils you can use with this. Just lift it up. Oh yeah. Okay, ball. Pop it over that. That's 2 seconds. Even Lee, even Missy, I hope you're well. Good evening, Emily. I hope you're well, darling. Right. There's the tank there. You need to get some of that. Beautiful. What do you think of that, girls? I know you have just arrived. If you look straight down the barrel, sit a bit later on first. You'll see the red cross. So you're going to put the positive, which is that part, straight down. It does indeed, Stephanie. Just stuck one in. That's that in. Five clicks. Yeah, just here. Turn it round. Turn it up. To max power 80. I'm going to have it at 55. With a triple click, it locks the fire button. But it's definitely, as you can see, it's locked. No, I've just unlocked it. The colours it comes in, I'll go through in a second, and I'll show you. Because it comes in some nice colours. All it is some magnetation there. If you want to control the airflow, as you can see, it's fully open there. If you just turn the tank, it closes it off, and that's it closed. A bit light so you can see a bit better. Now you can see it opening. Leave that like that for a second. Right. here we'll have it. You've got the sunset blue, which is there. The one I've got, which is a turquoise green. You've got the stainless steel. The gunmetal. The black. And the red and black. Which is really nice, like. As you can see, you can use the. As you can see, that's what it comes with. I'll show you in a second. And these are the coils you can use. The unicoil direct along 0.2. The restricted direct along 0.3. Restricted direct along 0.5. Your mouth along the 1.0. And the RBA, which is build your own. I'd only recommend you do that if you know what you're doing. Then you've got the Uni Plus 0.15, which is a direct along, or the Uni Plus 0.3 restricted direct along. Yeah, we have all the specs on the device, which is 5 to 80 watts output with a 5 to 2 mil capacity. Resistance ranges from a 0.1 to a 0.3. Airflow control is restricted direct along style of airflow control. It takes an 18650 battery with a Type-C charging port at 5 volts at 2 amps with a 0.69 inch OLED screen. The material is a zinc alloy leather and a PCTG with a size of 122 tall, 33 wide and 26.3 deep, weighing at 119 grams. One thing I will say now, the UK version will not come with a tank as big. It will come with a 2 mil the UK version will come with a 2 mil tank, unfortunately, due to the TPD regulations of the United Kingdom. Eddie, just hang fire. You never know what's around the corner. That's all I'm going to say. As I was saying, we've got the tank that came with here. We're going to solo look so you get to see it. But here we have the tank it came with and the Uni Plus. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to pull that off there. And that goes straight on there, knee bother. So I just took the tank straight from the Unipod. I'll sit the boat in there. Oh, turn it back on. Let's move this camera. Has anybody got any questions they'd like to ask? Ooh. I does pack a punch out of 55 watts, I must admit. I've got to say, massive love to Oxva, the creativity that they've got here. Can I pay a visit and rub that off you? Well, you can try, but you've got to remember, I do have a lot of dogs that won't let you get near us. Good evening, Tom. I hope you're well. I must admit, it sits nice in the hand, which is good. The leather on it has got a good grip. I think the way they've painted as well, they've given it that smooth but rough texture, if that makes sense. And just rub my thumb, it gives you that. My dogs don't like bacon, unfortunately. Too posh. So it's quite got a bit of traction there, which is good. It's producing some nice flavour, I must admit. And if you can see on the screen, it gives you the wattage, whether you lock the wattage, the fire button, your volts, how many puffs, and the battery strength, and the ohms of the coil. It would take quite a big device not to fit comfortably in your hands. What are you trying to say, David? See that, like? Nah, it can't hide. Can't hide behind a finger, unfortunately. I'm anything but common, me, Gwen. Anything but common. I'm just your average Joe. Like I say, when you do get this in the UK, it won't have a big tank as mine. It will be a 2 mil tank. Shut up, Dobby. Shut up, Dobby. Oh, it's him. When do you think they come to the UK? Haha. It could be here very, very soon, Trev. I will be having a chat with Mr. Jones. Let's see what happens. He might be stalking them. You know what I mean? He was holding back to see my review on this, but I can't give a full review tonight, as you all know. But in 2 weeks' time, I'll be back with my final thoughts on this bit of kit. But in the meantime, I've got some more unboxings coming. One next week. And the week after, I think. I've got a nice one for next week. I know that with you. And I've got a cheeky little giveaway going up soon as well. Thanks to a good old friend and sponsor. But I must admit, I'm happy with this, eh? It is a smaller version to the uni box by a great deal. Good evening, Mr. Hannah. I hope you're well. There's a good size difference. They both take the same battery, an 18650. But with the uni box, you can actually add other coils, other tanks to it. Whereas with the Origin 2, it's fixated with a fixed base deck. But you can actually take the tank from the Unipod and put onto the Origin 2. Dobby, get off the window. Get down. Oh, shit, I was climbing. It's nice to remove a 510 drip tip as well. So you can put whatever you want on if you wanted. If you got a custom drip tip you want to use. Gangster's just chilling out on a cushion, believe it or not. You can now taste the flavour coming through. And like I say, I'm only on 55 watts. Bear in mind, I'm normally vaping around about 90 to 120 watts as well. If I'm using me Exim, it's 20 watts out, you know. So coming in at 55 and it's packing a punch of flavour, and it's a juice both me and my brother Sean love as well. I've got a funny feeling Sean's probably drained that bottle already. And you only opened it Tuesday. Tom. Go on the Manchester Toss. I have got to admit, Sean, it is a banging flavour. Like, I don't know if you're gonna agree with me on this one, like, but I think this Manchester tart is actually nicer than the peach tart from Smashed It. I'm being a Geordie tart. It's nice, but peach is still your favourite. It's a close one. It is close. I still prefer my banana custard like to the Manchester tart. But ooh, Manchester tart and banana custard. I can see a monkey mix coming up soon. Everybody loves a monkey mix. I'm thinking a bit of this Manchester tart with some banana custard. Has anybody got any questions they would like to ask in regards to the Origin 2 by Oxva? This Manchester tart's not too sweet, it's just right. I must admit, Oxford have done an amazing job with all the latest devices that they've brought out. The XLM is absolutely fantastic for all you salt users. I highly, highly, highly recommend them to you all. For your 7030, I highly recommend the Unibox and the Vative, both amazing bits of kit. Also, your Origin Mini, which is good for your 7030s. This Origin 2 seems to be fantastic with the 7030s, and like I said, everyone just set it up. So I will be running for the next fortnight, 2 weeks, or 14 days, whichever you would like to class it. And I will be giving you my final thoughts going forward on that. Let's see how it goes. But also are doing some amazing bits of kit in a minute. I'm going to love the Origin 2 when I get my hands on it. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's just stand by. Watch this space, that's all I can say. Thank you, Darren, for that comment on YouTube. It means a lot. Big love to you all. Has anybody got any questions would like to answer in regards to the Origin 2? Please ask now. Even X-Lims, anything like that, please let us know, and I'll do my best to answer them now. Enough, Dobby. That's a gear bark. Now shut up. Shut up with your gear bark. I like Oxford stuff. It shows that they are not a greedy company because you can swap pods in different devices. That's right. What tank size can you fit? Well, uh, Darren, this is a 5mm pod. Just here. You can use both Uni Pro and Uni Coil. So I'm going to take this off now. Let's open that up. So I've just put it in the uni box. Can be weird this one having blackjack and the Manchester Todd. So you can swap your uni box with the Origin 2 easily. What I will say is to fix the lower deck, so you can't remove this part and put a subroom or an RD or an RTA on this device, unfortunately. But you can with this, the Unibox. So you could go out and you could have Unibox and your Origin 2 to hand, and the battery dies in the Unibox, but you still want to use the juice that's in the tank in the Unibox, and you've got your Origin 2 there, and you just take the pot off that and put your tank from your Unibox onto your Origin 2 and carry on blasting away. Happy days. Give us 2 seconds. I'm going to go quiet for a sec. Sorry about that. Just had to let the pups out. Recently joined the excellent crew and love it. Cracking bits of kit. That's how you know. Got to get a little one to bed. Good night. Oh, good night, Tom. Take care, bud. But has anybody got any questions you'd like to ask furthermore? If not, we'll call it time there. What is it? I'm going to call it time. But guys, keep your eyes open on the Koi Benders group, my lives, Pete's lives, Kelly's chat. Big things coming very, very soon. I can't say any more than that. I will be running this for the next fortnight. If anybody's got any questions in between now and then, please feel free to drop us a message. I'm more than happy to help you in any way, shape, or form I can. If you need any advice, anything like that, just drop me a message. I'm happy to help at any time. Gucci Goo's in the house. But yeah, guys, big love, and I mean this, big love to Oxva and SWD Extra, Mr. Jones. Please show the love. Give them the following they deserve over at Oxford and SWD Extra Plymouth as well. Show them the love. They deserve it. If it wasn't for them, I would not be able to do what I'm doing right now. I am honoured and privileged for the trust they have in me to review their products and use their platforms to discuss it with you. So share the love for both Oxva and Peter Jones. So I'm going to give it one last clue from me. Been as a fond farewell. Stay safe, take care, and keep it cloudy, guys. Origin Mini 2 live and direct. Good night. God bless. Take care.